What's good, folks? It's Nightmare Frame here with a First Descendant video, more like an introduction to what the game actually is. Now, for those who don't know, this is the newest looter shooter ARPG type of game that is launching on July 2nd, this Tuesday. And during the weekend, you can pre-download the game just to prepare. Now, for the people who've been living under a rock, First Descendant is more of a mixed bag between Warframe, Destiny 2, and a little bit of Borderlands, with really attractive characters, because it's a Korean game. Now, for those hearing it's a Korean game, you're already thinking to yourselves, it's gonna be pay to win. Well, from what I've played, the game is free-to-play friendly, so you can farm everything without spending a single dime. However, there are going to be microtransactions, a bunch of skins, battle passes, and if you don't want to farm any of the gear or descendants, you could just outright buy them. Pretty much similar to what Warframe has. And from all that I've played, unfortunately, there isn't any player-to-player trading. So you're just gonna have to wait and see if they're ever willing to implement such a thing. Now, you're going to be hearing a lot of comparisons between other games because this is more of an amalgamation of every single looter shooter that you've played. So what exactly is the First Descendant as a game? Now, you're going to have these characters called Descendants. So you do not make your own character, but you play as characters. And you collect these characters by doing missions and unlocking them. And then when you get their parts, you just outright craft them, similar to Warframe. They have 4 abilities and they all have some sort of gimmick tied to elemental damage, drones and turrets, and even going invisible, being kind of stealthy. As I said earlier, the game is free-to-play friendly, meaning you don't have to pay for anything, especially when downloading the game. So for those asking, is it worth it? Well, just download it and try it out, or consume the content, see if it's the type of game for you. If not, just uninstall. The only thing you've wasted was your time. For people who've been playing Warframe and are getting fed up with all the absurd power fantasy with no challenging content, then this game is perfect for you, as it's somewhat of a familiar setting but with challenging content and even endgame activities. Yes, endgame. For the people who are a one Descendant player, unfortunate news for you guys, you're gonna have to grind because there are gonna be activities that fare better for other types of Descendants, and it even makes the team feel better and stronger because you can synergize with different abilities and different Descendants. For example, how Valby, the Water Descendant, pairs really well with Bunny, the Electric Descendant. So gear up and unlock as many as you can. But in the beginning, you're going to have to pick one out of the 3 starter units. Now, do these matter? Only if you're playing with friends, because one guy can be the tank, the other guy can be the hybrid support. You get it. Otherwise, pick whichever one looks cool or hot. VS is the obvious choice. I mean, come on. Now, people coming from games like Destiny and Warframe, there are things you have to realize. It's not the same game. So don't come in with a mindset or specific POV or expectations and be disappointed when it doesn't have bullet jumping or Salvation's Edge type of raid. The modding system is similar to Warframe with aura slots and polarities. Another good thing for the Warframe players, they have augment mod slots. Wish we had that, right? Although the gun system is very similar to Destiny, where each weapon archetype has an ammo type assigned to it. So you have primary, heavy, and special type of ammo. And sticking to the Destiny vibes when it comes to guns, there are similar gun types like pulses, hand cannons, and even trace rifles. Not to mention, there are exotic weapons with unique traits, and these weapons also have affixes that boost your base stats and functionality. Now here's something the Warframe players would really love. These weapons have built-in ribbons, where you can roll individual stats, lock the stat you want to keep, and re-roll the other stats to finally get something that you want to fully customize the weapon and suit your build. Now, a lot of things have changed from the previous beta test. I've played every single beta and the final stress test that they've had. And granted, a lot of things have changed. And some of the things weren't even present during the beta test that they're actually planning on releasing that look 10 times better from what we've experienced, which they are going to implement in the final release. And it looks very exciting. You have so many types of endgame modes, and the bosses were my favorite part of this game. They were challenging and sometimes really annoying. But I still feel they were pretty well balanced for the team that you had. And there are going to be teams that will clear faster than you because they modded accordingly. So if an enemy is weak to electric, you mod for electric. Same thing with every element. and they have the team synergy. You can't just brute force things. Maybe in the early levels, but not in the end game. But for the people who are looking forward to this game, I'll be simulcasting it on Twitch and YouTube so both audiences can experience the game live. So yeah, folks, that has been it from this video. Hopefully you guys are going to be trying out the game, and I'm really excited to cover everything that the game has to offer. So stay tuned for all the guides that I'll be releasing alongside all the crazy builds that we're going to come up with. If you enjoyed and learned something from this video, please do feel free to leave a like, share, and
subscribe
for more content, streams, and so much more. Do refer to the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, a peace. Bye-bye now.